The Brit woke up in an unfamiliar place. He heard beeping sounds beside him. It was dark. He looked around the room and saw the cardiac machine. He realized that he was in the hospital, but who rescued him? Who actually cared for someone like him? The Brit looked down from his side, from the right, seeing a blonde teenager sleeping by his side. "Alfred?" he whispered. He doesn't have time to have feeling for the idiot, so he tries to escape, but felt a hand on his wrist. "Don't even think about it," he said. "Alfred," Arthur whispered. The blonde American looked up with tears. "Why are you an idiot? You could have died," he said. "You shut up! You left me alone feeling nothing but misery. You abandoned me. You don't love me. You hate me," shouted Arthur. "Why do you think I hate you? Can you see I love you? I saved your life," said Alfred. "I don't want to be saved by you. I can handle things my way. I don't need you," shouted Arthur as he got off the hospital bed, completely ruining the hospital room. Then Alfred quickly grabbed Arthur to stop the destruction, but he was too late. Arthur's eyes glowed and he hit Alfred hard enough to hit the wall, causing Alfred to cough out blood. Arthur's magic has been affected by his illness. He is quite strong. "Why don't you leave me alone? I don't want you anymore, you stupid wanker!" screamed Arthur. The angry Brit left the room, leaving the American bleeding from his mouth. Well, things got worse. If this keeps up, he'll die for sure. But how in the hell is he alive for that long? It's been years since I met him. We were only children, and he never left my side since I met him. He's been afraid of being alone without me. What would have happened if I hadn't met him at all? "Mr. Jones?" said a concerned voice. "Huh?" I said, feeling very confused. I looked up, seeing Elisabetta. "Are you okay?" she asked. "I'm fine, but it seems to be getting worse," I said. "He stormed out again?" she asked. I nodded as I got up. "Is he still traumatized?" she asked. "Yeah, he is, and it's his brother's fault for making him traumatized. The reason why he hates hospitals," I said. "I should treat your wounds," said Elisabetta. "No thanks, I'll live. Besides, I'm a hero, and a hero can't die," I said with a smile. I've known Elisabetta since I was in my early teens. She was a great boy at first, but I didn't know he was a she. Her dream is to be a nurse, but she is planning on it so she can treat Arthur since they are friends. But I don't think Arthur remembers her or remembers having a friend. "What should we do with him?" she asked. "I'll handle him. You go with that violinist," I said. "He has a name, you know," said Elisabetta. I left the hospital and went over to Arthur's place again. This time, he didn't lock the door or slam the door in my face. I walked inside his home as I witnessed him trying to cook or bake. It's a sad attempt, but he's trying his best. "Should I help you?" I asked. He jolted and turned to me with his knife in his hand, gripping it tightly. "Why are you here? Try to stop me. Don't try to stop me, idiot. If you stop me, I'll kill you with my own hands," he said. "Artie, put the knife down and calm down," I said, my attempt to talk to him. "Hell no, I'm not listening to you. I'm not going to listen to you anymore. Do you know how it feels to be alone in a tight space with nobody visiting anymore and abandon me? I was nothing!" he shouted as he threw the knife at me, but I dodged it quickly and charged at him. I accidentally touched him. My mistake. He jolted up and started panicking and shaking. He screamed and slammed me down on the floor. "Don't touch me!" He screamed with tears streaming down his cheeks. I'm sorry, I didn't mean," I said, but he cut me off with another knife in his hand. "Shut up and listen up. I don't need you here. I don't need you here. Get out!" he screamed. I heard something roaring. It grabbed me with sharp claws and threw me out the door. "It's gotten worse and worse," I said as I turned around, looking at the door, seeing Arthur coughing out blood with his lime green eyes glowing. The door slammed itself. Please, let me help you. I don't want to lose you, I whispered to myself.